And we are back Thursday night pro scrims with Revan and Chewy. Third map, it's going to be Slums Capture the Flag, but before I start the game, let's check out our Twitter results. So 67% think that Quantic's going to take it, 33% for FaZe, and I think that's a bit surprising. I mean, Quantic, they are looking very strong, but a lot of fans haven't seen them in, they weren't at UMG. They had a bit of a disappointing performance at MLG Anaheim, so it looks like they've been practicing a lot, and their practice has paid off as, they're currently up 2-0 on FaZe, and you know what? You predicted FaZe to win. I went against you, and I predicted Quantic, so I'm looking like the smart guy here.
Oh, yeah, you are indeed. I mean, yeah, my predictions aren't always right. I only got one.
It's all right. Benson's wrong all the time. So
yeah, Benson is wrong all the time.
It's just I'm really good.
I can officially say that now. I can officially say it in front of the entire world that Benson's wrong now. It's all good. It's all good. But, I mean, FaZe have got a lot of work to do here. If they're going to take this, they've got to take pretty much 5 maps on the trot if my prediction's going to be anywhere close to what I thought it was going to be. So they've got a lot of work to do. There's still loads of time to play for. This is only a best of 9, so still got plenty of time to go. But I think they can come back into this. I don't think Quantic are going to clean sweep this by any point.
Well, out of all the capture flag maps in the rotation, I think Slums is going to best fit FaZe here. If you look at Quantic and how they like to play capture flag, they're a very map control oriented team, but they love to have Sensor try to flank around and go for a sneaky pull. On Slums, it's kind of hard to do that. You got 3 lanes. They're controlled very easily. So we're going to keep an eye on Sensor to see how he decides to sneak around the map. I mean, definitely while he's on the least favorite side, he's going to try to push through blue all the way around through the white wall and maybe try to do something there. But, I'm excited to see these guys play it out. Vengeance, he's just waiting on him to try to switch over, and then I could start the game. But how do you think this one's going to go? Who's going to take it?
Oh, yeah, you're putting me right on blast again.
I want to put you on the spot, man.
You've got to put me right on the spot. Oh, as you say, FaZe, this is one of their strongest maps for CTF. I think they could take it. They need to come back into this. Although Quantic have got the momentum because they have that 2-0 lead, I think FaZe are definitely going to pick up their game. We did see some really strong plays with them, and it was only in that last search and destroy. And it was only a 6-4 game, and although the hardpoint game wasn't as close, and obviously that's the last respawn game mode we played, CTF is still a completely different time of game mode. I love to see it played, and I think it could be a close one again. I'm calling that a lot of these are going to be close games, but I feel it could definitely be a close CTF match.
All right, keep in mind we're playing MLG rules here, of course. We're on MLG Pro Skins. It only makes sense. So sentry guns, they're allowed. Shotguns are allowed. We're going to see if these teams have edited their classes to try to account for that. And, you got to get those EMP grenades. But most importantly, you need a black hat class. That's the best way to do it with a sentry. Okay. I've shown it off on pro scrims multiple times. As long as you get initial sight of the sentry gun, and then you got engineer on so you can see it through the wall, all you do is get that first initial sight, start hacking it, and then you can hack it from virtually anywhere on the map. But Vengeance, he switched over. I'm going to go ahead and start the game up. Slums Capture Flag, your 3rd map of the series. But Quantic, they lead 2-0. And Chewy, you think FaZe are going to take it? We're about to find out.
Yep, let's see what they can do. Slums CTF is the map and the game mode. And I feel it's going to be a close one, FaZe are going to take it, in my opinion, but I feel it could be a close one now. I've got to ask you straight off the bat here, Revan. What do you think about this, in quotes, good side and bad side of Slums? Because at EGL, we actually saw a lot of captures over on the bad side of Capture the Flag Slums, and I feel that it's kind of starting to even out more.
Yeah, definitely, but I feel like players on the more favored side, they're starting to be a bit too overly aggressive. And the players on the bad side, now that they figured out what they need to do to try to account for the spawn trap, they've started to learn how to punish the over-aggression from the team who gets the more favored side. But he's kicking it off on board with Sensor here off the start. He's moving in for a flag, but he's got to get past one player. He's just going to smoke and run right up the middle of the stairs. Great run from Sensor off the start. And look at the minimap. There's nobody from FaZe in position. Actually, Slack has yet to spawn in. I think I'm going to have to end this one, because Slack just didn't. Actually, Slack might have been down. Let me pop up the scoreboard. So 2-1-1-1. I'll give it to them. Quantic, they're going to cap the first flag of the game. So very smart run from Sensor as well.
That was a 45-second flag cap.
I know, that was insane.
And, as you said,
I was like, did Slack spawn in? Where's Slack? I guess he was just dead off the start.
Crazy, absolutely crazy, but that's an absolutely incredible push there from Quantic, obviously taking a 1-0 lead here on CTF. That's a strong start for them and just about that momentum that they needed. They've got 2 players down, as we do see Vengeance managing to spawn back in though. He's going to get instantly shut down from Huddle again, staying on board with Sensor though, who's on this 2-score streak right now. Actually, no, sorry. I was going to switch down to Flawless, but he just got taken out straight away. And
you and your caster's curse, man.
I know,
it's really
stop
bad.
I'm the worst.
I don't appreciate it. The players don't appreciate it. The viewers certainly don't. But Sensor, he's working towards some score streaks here. He's around 1 kill away after picking up Spacely. And it's very important that you get these score streaks, especially on a map like Slums. Really, the only cover where you could run the flag is through blue side of the map. And when you're on the side that FaZe is on, you don't see it too often. I mean, you could push through white wall, which is the preferred route. But a lot of teams choose to push through garage and try to stall it out from there. But Assassin picks up 2 in the kill feed. Sensor, he's moving in for the spawn kills, and I think this is how he's going to decide to sneak around. He's going to push around and try to pinch through the back as Assassin making plays through the front. He's on a 4 kill streak. So Sensor, don't die. He gets taken out. Assassin trying to get score streaks. Nice shot. Finds replays there as he's going to run this flag right through blue. And look at the other side of the map. True, you got Huddle. Might move him for the counter pull. Vengeance trying to rotate back. Assassin gets cleaned up. It's going to be flawless. Clutch kill there on the space. He's going to keep the play alive, but Huddle is able to pull the flag away. Still in the back of the base, and Assassin getting a beautiful spawn near the back garage. You see it on the mini-map. Quantic look like they're going to get the return, maybe the second flag cap, but Slack, he's got different things to say about it, trying to make some shots happen, but he's so far away. He's cleaned up Quantic. They're going to be able to put in this flag. It's only a matter of time. There you go. Flawless dives this one in. So with 2 minutes, 25 seconds remaining, Quantic, they've already capped their second flag. As you see on the minimap Huddle, he's trying to make something happen for FaZe around the back, but he's immediately shut down from Flawless as now he's working towards some of his score streaks.
Yep, let's have a look at the scoreboard and see what's going on right now, because Quantic have got
8-2,
dominance.
wow.
2-0 lead, 8-2 there for Flawless, 9-5 for Assassin as well. Unfortunately, Replay just struggling a bit, 2-7, but I'm sure he's going to pick up this game as we do see Spacey getting taken out. Slacked is on a 2-score streak though right now, starting to push towards his garage area. Codcaster's Curse comes in big as 3 goes down momentarily for FaZe, and you know, Quantic are really pushing aggressively. I feel, you know, they got that initial cap within 45 seconds, and you called it, Revan. You said that when you spawn in on that good side, you are going to be overly aggressive, but it seems to have worked for them so far.
Yeah, I mean, you know, they're in a very commanding position right now. I mean, obviously you're going to be pretty comfortable with the 2-0 flag cap lead, but they got time to get another one, man. It looks like they're just content with holding down garage, just trying to get these initial picks so that they can move in and take map control. But now Replay's starting to heat up. He's on a 2 kill spree. Flawless just holding up inside the garage, and I've been watching for a while now as he's been trying to play for some score streaks here. He's around 1.5 kills away, as he's just waiting for someone to push garage, but his teammates, they have not been letting that happen. He's going to find Replays here, switching over to B23i. I think Replays has spotted him. Slack just disconnected due to transmission error, as you saw, so I'm going to go ahead and end the game with 1 minute remaining. And you know what, Chewy, I want to ask your opinion on this. Should we just move into the half with Quantic up 2-0, or should we just... I mean, I don't want to replay that whole half, and it's kind of weird just playing a minute. Right?
I think we're going to have to. I mean, I've seen crazier comebacks than 2-0 in a minute. I have seen it, but with the way that Quantic were able to play that, and again, even though they were playing that last few minutes defensive once they got that 2-0 lead, it was pretty obvious that they were going to be able to take that first half with a lead. So, I mean, in my opinion, I think we should just go to a second half.
Well, it's a bit unfortunate for Quantic because you saw Flawless working towards some of his score streaks, which, you know, going into the replay, he can't get those back, but... We're going to talk to the players. We're going to see what they want to do. In the meantime, we're going to head to a quick commercial break. And stay tuned because we're about to get map number 3 on the way. Quantic, they're up 2-0 in terms of flag caps.